Yeah, welcome to the Weege Show. Welcome back to the races. Yes, I will be part of the Peacock broadcast in the booth at Ricky Carmichael this weekend, so let's get that out of the way. We are in Nashville, which has slowly but surely become the place to be. I was out of the cool guy game. I did not know that Nashville has become the Vegas of the East. It is Nash Vegas or Smashville or Smash Vegas. And they've even, this is the football stadium here where the race is going to take place. And there's this bridge. You like that angle I got there? That's the bridge, that's the bridge. Yeah. And you can walk right from the stadium to the beautiful downtown right there. A lot of free country music. All you gotta do is stand in the streets and just listen to the music wafting out of the cities, and you don't have to pay a cover charge. Anyway, riding is not going to take place today on press day because of what else is new? Rain. But we will go to the trucks and we'll see what riders are around we can chat with. It's all brought to you by Honda, and the CRF450R and CRF250R makes winning look easy, although it's getting a little bit tougher right now with the tie at the top of the standings. I've talked about it quite a bit, including the post-race show last week. How did we get here? Well, we got here mainly because the competition is extra deep this year, and any small mistake by any rider is under the microscope exacerbated. Home race?
Home race,
it's
but
home
not
race.
Racing. Not
well,
racing.
I know you're not racing, but do you go to all these?
No.
Or you pick strategic?
I picked strategic.
So I was thinking, is it because Nashville's cool or because you're from Tennessee? Why did you pick this?
Nashville's cool.
Yeah.
I'm from Tennessee,
yeah.
And it's my birthday weekend.
Oh, you're not here for the race at all. He is not here for the race,
hey,
dude.
We're here working. We got a, OGO outside sales rep, so we're gonna.
Okay.
We're about to blow this joint and hit some dealers around here. So.
Oh yeah, hit some dealers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna be working real hard. Birthday weekend in Nashville for Alex Ray. Anyway, it's gotten a lot tighter, and like I said, the main reason is because when you make one small error, it's not like Jet Lawrence is having cartwheel crashes. Every little mistake is exacerbated when it's hard to even get back to like 5th place with how deep the competition continues to be. Let's find out who we can talk to here. All right, Weege Show, we got Julien Beaumer. Okay, how would you rate your season? Because obviously Anaheim 1 was great the way it started. Did you expect like, oh, I'll be podiuming every week after that? Where were your expectations after going so fast to the opener? Did it change things for you?
No, I don't think it changed things. I think obviously we had the 2 mutters after Anaheim, so that kind of changed the whole, like, I felt like I lost a lot at those races because they weren't my best races.
Yeah.
And so I ended A1 on a high, and then we had two down races because of the mud. So I think that was hurt me a little bit.
Yep.
And then I struggled a little bit to get going again, but no, I've had a good last 3 weeks. Finally was able to get back in the gym. I hadn't been able to go in the gym for 9 weeks since right after Glendale. So
okay.
It's been nice to be back in the gym, back to training fully, so it's been fun.
So when we saw you at like Seattle, you were not where you wanted to be?
No, I had a rib injury at Glendale that I had got the week before.
Yeah.
So I raced that with that, and then I wasn't able to train in the gym at all for that 6 week. I took 3 weeks off the bike, and then I had a 6-week layoff from the gym completely. Yeah. So that was a struggle a little bit. I felt like my cardio was there, but my muscle strength, I lost a lot of muscle strength in that time. So yeah, it's been nice to be back in the gym the last 3 weeks.
Now, I feel for you, you've had worst case scenario, the 2 mud races, obviously, but almost every race this year has been soft, rutted. Yeah. I'm going to guess that's probably not your best conditions. So are you learning?
Yeah, we're still learning them.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been training on the West Coast all season. And we went into Seattle and St. Louis. Obviously, like you look at the years before, St. Louis was ruddy, but not ruddy at times.
Yes.
Like it was weird. And then Seattle's normally pretty ruddy most of the time, but we got so much rain that Friday. So I mean, it ruined. It made the track way softer than it normally would have been. So definitely came in a little bit off on setup. Wasn't set up for the ruts. So I fought that both weekends, but we finally got going in St. Louis in the main. So that was good.
Okay. And how's the team been?
Really good. Yep. Team's been awesome. Everyone here is amazing. We have a good environment. So,
are they taking the long game? Like at the end of the night, do they concern with the result, or is it more like, what did you learn? How can we get better?
Yeah,
what is it focused on?
Yeah, we're focused on just making sure this is a learning year and getting better each weekend, making sure we learn a lot all season long. And yeah, obviously, I'm not expecting to go out there and win every weekend. So, but definitely that's my goal. obviously as a competitor, you want to win. So, no, I feel a lot better coming into this weekend, and I'm ready to go.
Twice the competition, though.
Yeah,
twice competition.
So
Look out.
Fun.
All right, thanks, Juju.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to keep roaming. I think I saw Aaron Plessinger over here. Yeah, just of all the future riders that I've watched, no one has been more, looks like he's ready for Supercross than that guy. So I was expecting results, but it's been tough this year. Oh, there's a whole bunch of dudes. These guys are busy. Are you real? No, only he's press day.
Yeah, and Aaron.
You're press day? Well, you're just an ambassador now.
This is press day.
You, dude, it might as well be called the Aaron Plessinger Press Day. You're like the title sponsor.
Yeah, man.
Did you have some big stuff planned for Nashville? I'm thinking. I would imagine.
Yeah, I had a helmet, gear. Alpine Star had some really sick boots. Yeah, dude, the Northeast took me out again. It was New York last year.
You can never get here.
Yeah, and it was New York last year, and then Boston this year. So it's like, it's just the way I take it is Nashville's not ready for what I'm.
Oh, okay,
put out
okay,
yet.
okay.
So it's got to have a 2-year buffer where I'm not racing this race, and then yeah, we'll get back out there.
How quickly did it run through your mind? I'm sure you get hurt, you're bummed for a million reasons, but when did it dawn on you that, oh no, the first race I'm going to miss? When did that kick in? Pretty early?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as, so I went out not knowing that I broke it. I went back out for first qualifying. Obviously.
Wait, you rode again?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I tried.
Dude.
It was not pretty. I ran like I forget what the lap times were, but
yeah.
I ran like a 127. So
a 127.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like an hour per lap. So yeah, I went back out, and then I did one lap, and I came back in, and I went to Alpine Star, and they did an X-ray, and they found that it was broken.
Yeah.
And yeah, as soon as in that moment, I was like, dude, it's
Nashville. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. It's just like, I was so excited for this race because we had gear. Thor came up with some sick gear. Alpine Star with the boots and the helmet, and then I'm sure we could have linked it in with a sick pair of Oakleys. So, yeah. I don't know.
Are you? Is there a rule that you can't appear in gear in opening ceremonies if you're not competing? Can we just fake it?
I think. I mean, dude.
Just roll out and wave.
I would love to get out.
You're in the top 10.
I know.
Just to put the gear on.
I'll ask him. I'll get with Thule.
Oh, this would be good.
I'll get with Thule.
Put the gear on, wave, then tell everybody, sorry, I can't race. But at least the gear will get seen.
Yeah.
Dude.
I can talk to Lurch on the freaking...
Yeah, just explain it. Yeah. And did you have anything going on like downtown, or was it just a gear thing? Because you had that thing in Arlington, right?
Yeah, we had something planned, but I think it got scrapped when I got hurt.
Okay, so there was more.
There was, it was supposed to be me and Justin Barsha. We were gonna go downtown and do what I did in Dallas.
Yeah,
it was like
a fan thing.
Yeah, fan get together, and yeah, dude. I think it would. I'm so bummed because I think it would have exploded here. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like, it's my kind of people right here.
Yeah, I know. Look, this isn't even for the show.
No,
this is just what you're wearing.
This is actually brand new boots, dude. I don't know if you can see the George Strait.
Oh wow, GS. Wow.
Yeah, Justin Boots sent these to me. So.
Oh, you're getting hooked up?
Yeah, dude.
Getting hooked up.
We're getting up there. I just need to stay on the bike to actually, promote the boys.
So to just ask one thing about the riding, obviously this year's been very good. Mm-hmm. Can you still take positives? Can you find a way to keep the confidence where it is in this 4 or 6 weeks or whatever? Can you do that?
I think so. Yeah. I think I've kept in good spirits, and like I could be taking this whole thing and like shoot myself down and like why did I do this? Why did I do that? Or whatever. But I can't really control that. Yeah. So I'm just looking forward to outdoors. I had a really, really good run this year, and the last time I held the points lead was in 2018 on a 250. So to hold it for 2 weeks was pretty awesome. And then I made a good run to get back up there, and unfortunately, this happened. So it's in my mind, I'm getting better and better each year. Yep. I'm not getting any younger, but I am getting better. Okay. So and then it's a boost of confidence too that Eli's still racing.
Sure.
He's like
they're older,
4 years older than me.
There you go.
It gives me confidence in that way. I think I'm in good hands, and Yeah. We're gonna push forward, get to next year, and really do some damage.
If you don't fall down in Glendale, does that change your season?
I think it does.
Yeah.
I think 100%, because I would have, even if I didn't get on the podium, right, I would have had the points lead again. So
you would have got on the podium. You would have got on the podium.
Oh yeah. I think it would have been
and then the whole confidence, it would have changed, I think.
So.
Yeah.
And then, just little mistakes at these other races.
Yeah.
Where I was like pushing to get to the front.
Yep.
I think I would have been chilling and just kind of hanging in the back.
Yep.
And just letting it come. So I think, Phoenix really hit me hard.
I thought, because you were rolling, you were in second, and then what did you get, 9th or something?
I got 10,
10. Yeah, that's a big blow.
And, it put me from going to first, or going back into the points lead to 6th or 7th.
Yep.
And then, obviously Daytona.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was kind of, I was like, dang it. That was the one that got away from me. But it all stemmed upon having Phoenix.
That's what I think. That's one washout, bro. Yeah. One washout.
Oh well.
Take the confidence from it.
I know what I need to fix for next year. No more washing out.
And race to star Nashville race, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez. Thanks. Official press day. You're not even here. We'll blur.
I want you to blur my face.
Yeah, we'll blur his face. How everybody's going to ask you this. How do you play this? You're right there in points. There's double guys. I'm sure you want to win, but how does this change the strategy at all?
I mean, I always want to win, of course.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be an important race. The result, I need to have a good day tomorrow. That's for sure. And hopefully I can finish. I mean, of course I want to fight for the win, but hopefully I can finish in front of the 2 guys in my cost, and that will be the goal. Actually, finish in front of Cameron and Aiden for tomorrow night and see where we are. But no, let's see the track how it will be tomorrow. I had some good testing this week, and hopefully the bike will be a little bit better than last weekend, and I can have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, I know you were not as comfortable as you wanted to be last week, so you worked on some specific things?
Yeah, now it should be better, yeah.
Okay. If, let's say, this is what I'm wondering. You're a good starter usually, but let's say you start 8th. Will you start looking around and not be like, where's the lead, but I got to find out where McAdoo is, Deegan is? Does that happen? Like race within a race
really
almost?
Normally, you always know who is in front of you. Normally, you don't watch back, but you kind of know who is in front, so you know like if you have to push or not. But of course, if I start 8, I want to go back to the front.
Yeah, but you're going to be watching those guys.
Yeah, I know. That's the main goal,
Unless you're out front, then you're not watching anybody.
Exactly,
Are you allowed to chat, or he can't even hear? He can't even hear.
I have my game face on.
Are you gonna win one of these, dude? Like it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Like
I haven't won since it feels like I don't know.
Dude, that was round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2.
To remind me. It's
sorry, I know. But you're like, I want to win in the drive, but you're definitely there now, right? So it's in delivery.
Now than ever. Better now than ever.
Okay, you're only 15 points down. Are you almost surprised?
Yes.
I would think, like...
Because I've been horrible for most of the year.
Okay, you're worse than me now. Now you're saying the word horrible. Okay.
I mean, I had some, glimpses of where I was decent. But I never felt that good, to be honest. So, I'm getting... Like I said, it's not like I'm all the way there yet, but I'm definitely the closest I've been.
With the amount of races...
I'm able to win now, I think.
With all the races, you probably left saying, darn it, there's no way you thought I'll be 15 points down before to go. No. So you'll take
Especially
this?
after my hand, all that stuff. I was in such a bad spot for 6-7 weeks that it's crazy to think that I'm where I'm at, but now I want to take advantage of being where I am.
Do you just focus on winning? Do you even think about anything else?
No.
Just focus on winning and let the cards fall.
Get good starts and get away from the chaos.
This is where it started last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last 5 races are kind of my, that's if you look at any of my series prior to last year even, I've always been good last 5 races, so.
Yeah, even the year before, you weren't winning out, but all the consistency, you were getting 2nd and 3rd every week.
Every week from
22.
5 out.
Yes. And honestly.
Even 250 class, if you look at 2020, I got beat by Shane 2 times in a row, and then I didn't lose a race after that.
Yep, and those Salt Lake races, that was like the best you rode.
Yeah.
They kept getting better. Honestly, you don't get knocked down in New Jersey last year.
Yeah, exactly.
You were rolling.
I was so mad after that race because, one, I got knocked down when I was up where I needed to be, especially in a mud race.
Yeah.
And even if I don't beat Justin, like, second is better than fourth. So
yes, you could have gone like 1-2, 1-1, 1-1.
I could have been within 10 points.
Yep.
Instead of 15 or 14 or whatever it was.
So it really started in Atlanta last year, like this phase of the season.
Yeah, you gotta think. Well, it started really in Phoenix. Phoenix was the first race back from break, and I think that was right after Seattle when I crashed.
Yeah.
So then I had 6 races. I won 4 out of the last 6. So should be good.
This could happen.
And even Phoenix, I was pretty close. I just wasn't quite all there yet.
All right, we got about 15 minutes of Weege show all the way in the books. We're good. What? Yo, by the way, that video you posted yesterday, are you insane? Like, it really put in perspective. Limping. This is why you limp for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I did that back about 14 years ago.
Yeah, the backflip.
But what I'm doing now probably doesn't help.
Dude, so what are you doing? Are you racing?
Yeah, I'm gonna race this weekend.
Can you ever make up your mind?
I mean, I'm racing in between projects and stuff. Like, I've got some video stuff I'm doing, so when I have a free weekend and it's a city I like to come to, I'll come.
That's it. And you're a 450 guy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Josh Hill's racing, everybody. He's got himself some tires. Worth mentioning the East-West Showdown. That's going to be rad. Levi Kitchen's over there on the exercise bike. They've got double red plates for both. Sorry, boys.
Weege show.
That's it. Weege show right here. They got double red plates for McAdoo and Kitchen. Look, it would be the feel-good story. I never thought we'd get to this point where there is sympathy for Mitch Payton, but it would be the feel-good story. Just get one of these titles. Just get one of these titles. We're going back to AC in the 250 class. I think the last time that Pro Circuit hung a #1 plate on the door, 2019 outdoors. That's far too long. You don't want to see that kind of thing happen. A powerhouse, you know, when the big powerhouse teams in stick and ball sports, when they start to struggle, it's like, that's not the way it's supposed to be. You know, the good teams are supposed to be the good teams. So you're not supposed to root for people in my line of work. The fence has stopped me over there, so don't set these up yet. But I think it'd be cool if Pro Circuit gets themselves at least one of these titles. But to do it, it's going to be so pivotal this weekend. Kitchen has been unbelievable. And you're just like, well, if it just keeps going the way it's going, it's going to take care of itself, especially with these starts. I still believe in the East. There's a lot more at play. You heard Vialle say that he thinks it's going to be better this weekend. And it's a real wild card now with Deegan, now that he's got a win under his belt. We probably didn't see healthy Deegan at the beginning of this year. So what is that going to look like? You know, if he goes on a win streak with 2 East-West rounds, that's going to be more than enough to make up 13 points. So then you have to just figure out the standard specter of anything can happen at any time, right? Even if you're Kitchen and you're rolling, you're always one first turn crash away from a disaster as far as the points are concerned. So I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on those guys to deliver. And that Pro Circuit team, part of the reason they haven't won as many titles as of late, they've just had a lot of bad luck. It seems like things are going their way and something gets messed up at the last second. It would be heartbreaking to see that happen. I just want to frame this so you get the beautiful Nashville skyline. Anyway, so fun. I did not realize until about 2 years ago how cool this city has become. I'm not a country music guy, so I didn't know. But really cool. And if it comes back on the schedule next year, you really want to make a weekend out of this. And they got a new stadium they're building that'll be open in 2027. Thanks for watching the Weege Show, brought to you by the Honda CRF450R and CRF250R. Makes winning look easy. You know, when you get these East-West shootouts, you know what happens a lot? Sorry, they're showdowns now. You know what happens a lot? Non-points guys end up winning. You want to put some money down and pick someone who could be a fave to win because of the way these showdowns often work? Why not Joe Shimoda? It would be so Shimoda-like. It would be so Shimoda-like to start the season slow, things aren't going great, and then just when you start giving up on Shimoda, he reestablishes himself as one of the best or the best in the 250 class, kind of where the standard was at the beginning of the year. Shimoda gets a start, it could be on. And then Nate Thrasher is like the ultimate spoiler in these showdown races. He's won a bunch of them. It would be so Nate Thrasher, who is a Tennessee native, to come out here and win it. But if you're the points guys, you just got to hope, get through it, man. Don't have the big points loss disaster type race. Really going to be nerve-wracking for them. For us, just going to be awesome.